Hey everyone, this is Nate, and today I'm going to be screen printing on glass. To create my stencils you see here, I used high-res versions of photo emulsion sheets, and the ink I'm going to be using is Delta Permanamel inks. You can buy a kit for about $5 off of Amazon. The first thing I'm going to do is take the surface conditioner that comes with the Permanamel kit and clean the glass. I'm just going to rub the whole area I plan on screen printing with the alcohol. Then I'm going to dry the surface with a dry cotton ball. Alright, then I use blue painter's tape to fix the stencil to the glass. I like to use blue painter's tape because it's not real sticky. It's not going to damage the stencil, and it's going to be real easy for me to pull off once I'm done screen printing. I'm covering all four sides just in case I get any ink. Keep the ink away from the glass where I don't want it. Alright, to apply the ink to the glass, I'm going to be using a paintbrush. I'm just going to fill in all the areas with the paintbrush. The reason I use a very small paintbrush for this is because I don't want to leave a lot of excess ink on the stencil. I want to just put just enough to cover everything. If you leave excess paint globs on the stencil, when you pull it off, it's going to smear the image and you're not going to have the detail you want. So now you can see I'm going back and I'm like removing all of the excess paint from the top of the stencil. Then I'm going to carefully peel off all of the blue painter's tape, except for one side. This is because I want to be able to take off the stencil in one clean sheet. That way it doesn't smudge and damage the wet ink on the glass. Now you can really see just how much detail I was able to get with those. Now be sure to rinse off your stencil as soon as you're done. Do not let it dry. These inks are not water soluble because they're meant to be permanent, so if you let them dry in your screen, they'll permanently clog your screen. You won't be able to use your stencils anymore. As long as you clean out your stencils as soon as you're done, they should last a very long time as long as you take care of them. By rinsing them out as soon as you're done, and then putting them in a safe place to dry once you're done rinsing them out. I usually let them dry just on a towel. Alright, now the ink is dry, and the next step is to glaze the top of the ink. You're going to do 2 coats of glaze. You have to wait for it to dry for about an hour once you put one coat on. And then wait an hour. You put the first coat on, you wait an hour, it'll dry, and you put on another coat. And this is what's going to make the ink become permanent. So again, just use a small paintbrush and make sure you completely cover all the areas of the ink. Without this, you could take your fingernail and scrape off the dry ink, and even if you put it in a dishwasher, it can come off. Also, be sure to read the directions that come with your ink. A lot of glass paint is not supposed to be put in any areas that can come in contact with your lip. Like, don't put it toward the top of the glass where it can come in contact with your mouth, and also not on places where it would come in contact with food.